welcome back to my channel. If you're new, my name is Ty and we just talk about fashion here. Alright, so let's just get right into it. So I'm getting ready for the day and I thought I'd just stop by and just give you a little bit of my thoughts from watching and just like that. So I just thought it'd be kind of like a fun sort of video for Vlogmas time. So yeah, let's get right into it. Alright, so this video is gonna have some spoilers. So if you haven't seen it yet, you might not want to see this, or if you are one of those people that kind of want to get prepared and know what's going to happen beforehand, then keep on watching. Or if you just don't care about the show and you just want to hear what I have to say and my little rant, then keep on watching too. Alright, so the first thing I wanted to mention was the first scene, which is kind of like the most exciting part of it. It's like, oh my god, Sex and the City is back. What are we gonna do? I was so excited. Like, I looked on my app, it was like really early in the morning. I was like, I wonder if it's on the app now, the HBO app now. And then I looked and it was. I was like, I'm gonna save this for like later on tonight. I'll be comfortable, because it was a Thursday, and you know, I was like, you know what, I want to watch this after work and just relax. But I was like, let me just see. I'm so excited. I want to see it now. So I ended up just watching it really, really early in the morning. So yeah, the first scene, I was like, wow, this is happening. But anyway, so the first scene happened, like the outfits were not what I expected. Like, I mean, I don't know, but it was okay. I wasn't like, oh wow, they're gonna give me fashions. No, I wasn't like, I don't know, I didn't really get much out of it. It wasn't giving. So yeah. So that was the first outfit. Actually, the first scene, actually, I forgot her name, but she was a character in the previous seasons, and she just pops up every now and again. I think she was the one where her husband died or something, and her husband was like a Broadway producer or something like that, that everyone thought that he swung for the other team, and they were wondering why they were getting married. Yeah, I remember her now. But anyway, her outfit was kind of cute. It was giving vintage. It was giving like Magda Butrym kind of thing. Like, I liked what it was giving, and the colors were beautiful. I couldn't find anything online of her outfit, and I'll try to post a picture here if I can somewhere. But I just could not find that, like, her look online, because she's not a main character. But her outfit was really cute. Like, the opening scene, as fashion-wise, like, she was the one that killed it. So that was the opening scene. And then later on, what's her name again? Boris Kojo's wife. And then later on, they were having lunch or something, or tea, I don't know. And Boris Kojo's wife, Nicole Ari Parker, shows up, and obviously we knew that she was going to be on the show, and people thought that she was going to replace Samantha, but she isn't, but she kind of is in a way. I can tell that they want to include like another like kind of strong woman in there without really putting her in there. So yeah. So she came out, but her outfit was really cute. Like, she was like, I think she mentioned that she had like this new up-and-coming like African-American designer like bracelet or something like that, but she looked really nice. I think she was wearing like an Issey Miyake jumpsuit. She was wearing an Issey Miyake pleats please jumpsuit. So I thought that was really cute. The colors were beautiful. Like, she was giving like summertime like colors, you know. It was really gorgeous. Her look was really nice. Her and the other woman were the top two looks for me. Everybody else was just kind of like, not really feeling it. I mean, I did like parts of Carrie's outfit. I think she was wearing a jumpsuit with like a jacket on top. Okay, I really liked what Carrie was wearing, but as far as the styling goes, I didn't really like the way it was styled. I think it was very Carrie, but for me, I would have styled it differently. Not to say that it was bad, but it just wasn't like giving what it was like opening scene, like it wasn't giving. But her outfit was really cute. I think she wore like a Claude Montana cream linen jumpsuit, an Idris Van Noten jacket, and like this cute little like feathery like hat. Like it's almost like like a woven sailor hat with a feather on it. Like I thought it was cute. Like the different pieces were cute, but I don't know, like there's something off about it for me. I feel like the jumpsuit, she didn't really showcase that jumpsuit was amazing. Yeah, so I think if she had the jumpsuit with the hat and maybe even just held the jacket in her hand, it would have just definitely just killed it. I think it would just been like, wow, like, ugh, I don't know. I loved it though, but it wasn't that much. All right, so yeah, so not to go too deep, I don't want this video to be too long, but one of the most notable scenes for me that was like okay, so they came out with 2 episodes and I was like, okay, I'm gonna watch one and then watch the other one later, since I just couldn't wait. And yeah, I was watching the episode and I was like, something happened where I was just like, I have to finish it. Like, I need to know what happens next because I don't believe this. But I digress. Or I'm getting ahead of myself. So let me just back up a little bit and tell you about one of the most beautiful dresses I saw on the first 2 episodes. And that was the Oscar de la Renta floral dress that Lily wore to her piano recital. It was beautiful. Like, love that dress. I mean, the way, the volume of the skirt, the floral details on the straps and also on the actual body of the skirt, just so beautiful. I mean, Oscar de la Renta, like, let's not sleep on Oscar de la Renta. I mean, just the way the dresses are made, just beautiful, absolutely beautiful. So I really loved her dress. And it was also funny how she bought the same Oscar de la Renta. She got another Oscar de la Renta dress for her younger daughter, but she just didn't want to wear it. But it was a kind of like cute, like a basic kind of Oscar dress. It's just like floral details, a nice little A-line bodice. Like it's just really, cute. But nothing necessarily that I want to divulge into, per se. Kristen Davis, which is the character that plays Charlotte, she wore a white floral Lila Rose dress, which I thought was very cute, very nice for mom. And I thought it was just a nice dress, very wearable. Something that if you wanted to wear like an Oscar dress, but you wanted to tone it down a little bit, that's a really good option as well too. So I thought that was a really cute dress for her to kind of match with her daughters, but not steal the show. I really liked it. So Carrie, she wore this sort of like relaxed suit, I would say. She wore like a loose fitted shorts and kind of like jacket, very like light and flowy with like with floral details. I think she recycled one of her old flower pins and her Manolos. Obviously her wedding or engagement ring shoe Manolos. She wore those for Lily's recital, and it was funny because when she was leaving out the door and Big looked at her, I was like, why are you looking at her like that? Like the way he was looking at her, like, okay, something's happening. But yeah, so anyway, and I was like, why are you looking at her like that? Her outfit's not that great. I mean, but anyway, but her outfit is okay. It wasn't like doing much for me. I'm sorry, but I was like, okay, calm down. But anyway, obviously he looked at her because he loved her. But yeah. So she wore that, and then like throughout like the whole dance, the whole piano recital, they kept like cutting away to Lily playing the piano really aggressively, just like so dramatic. And then they kept cutting away to Big on the Peloton. And I'm just like, is he gonna die? Like, what was gonna happen? Like, why are they being so dramatic? Like, and then he kept like touching his shoulder and like freak. I was just like, okay, he's gonna die right now. Like, he's gonna drop dead. Like, what are they doing? And then the whole scene with him looking at her, like, kind of like lovingly, you know, like, oh, like, I'll miss you kind of look. And I was just like, okay, they're gonna kill him off. So what is this? And then as the piano recital kept going and he kept going on the Peloton and he kept like kind of looking a little bit like uncomfortable, like something was gonna happen, you know, it's just like, what the heck is gonna happen? And then he got off the Peloton. I was like, okay, so he isn't dead. And then he just kept like acting a little funny, and then it looked like he was having a stroke or something, or maybe a heart attack. And I was like, oh my gosh, he's gonna die. But then he like would almost not fall down, so I thought maybe he'd just get really injured or something. But I don't know, like it was just kind of weird. And then he fell down by the shower. He fell down, and I was like, oh my gosh, he's gonna die. Oh my gosh. And you know, they just cut away, and then they showed Carrie, you know, after the recital trying to hail a cab, and she couldn't get a cab, and I was like, Uber, like Uber. And she just like, she looked like she was just about to be like, oh, I can't get a cab, we'll just walk home. And I'm like, oh, Uber. Your husband is on the floor, Uber. But anyway, so she walked home, honey, and then she got home and she saw him on the floor, and that was so sad. And I was like, oh my god, like maybe he died, and she saw him dead, but he was still alive. Then he looked at her, and the way he looked at her, like, give Chris Noth like his flowers for this, because the way he acted through his eyes, he didn't say not one word, but I felt his acting through his eyes. Like, everything he needed to say, he said it through his eyes, and that's really hard to do. Like, acting through your eyes, through your just emotions, like, it's just, wow. It's like amazing. Like, I could hear him, but he wasn't saying anything. Like, it was amazing. Like, give him something for that scene. Like, wow. And he, like, I could hear him say, like, you know, probably like he waited for her before he died. Like, you can feel that, like he waited for her and he loves her and he's like sorry. Like, I could feel all of that, like sorry, like all those things. I could feel all of that in his eyes. Like, it was so sad. And then she ran to him and she like was crying, and she, you know, and then he fell. She goes, her shoes wet, and then she fell, and you know, she was hugging, and then it looked like he was, you know, trying to hug her. So sad. And I was like, okay, well, maybe he's just having a stroke or something and he'll survive, you know, he'll be fine, or maybe he'll go to the hospital, you know. And then she was like, and then they kind of like showed a different scene or something, or maybe I just wasn't looking because I was in shock. And she was like, and just like that, Big died. I was like, shook, like, no, like, what? I was like, HBO was doing the Game of Thrones for Big. They did the Game of Thrones for Big. Like, killing off a major character in the first episode or whatever, or early on in the first season, is kind of what they like to do. And I was like, oh my gosh, what? Like, what the heck? I mean, it took us like how many years if I could find out his first name, and now he's gone. It was so sad, but yeah. Anywho, that was what happened, and that's how the first episode ended. And I was just like, I gotta see what happens next because I just don't believe this, you know? So, yeah. Then the next episode happened, and you know, I was like, what is Carrie gonna do? She's gonna lose it. But she just kind of was like sad, crying, keeping it together. Not really, like, she was kind of like numb almost, you know? And then, you know, obviously the fashion wasn't bringing it at this time because she was mostly in like sweats or like knits, you know, just lounging at home and just like keeping it like strong, you know. So Charlotte was a mess. And it's like, how do you make it all about you? But yeah, so yeah, so you know, it was, I don't know, like it was such a sad like few periods of the episode. And they try to add some like funny bits in there, you know, but yeah, it was pretty sad. And then Carrie and Charlotte went to go look for funeral homes, and you know, obviously Charlotte was not keeping it together because she thought it was her fault, you know, because she was like, if Carrie was at home with her husband, he probably would have probably still been alive. But yeah, and I know it was kind of sad. And then her outfit actually was cute. Like the tweed like outfit she had was really cute. And I think I have a picture of that as well. Yeah, she had like a tweed like pink outfit with like a Louis Vuitton like capucine, and it was really good. It was cute. I mean, it was cute like for work, for like church, for that kind of thing. Like it was like really nice, like for brunch. It was a cute outfit. And then after that, then it was like the funeral, and like the way the funeral was set up was actually super classic and super like just elegant. Like it was well done. Like I think it was done in like a studio, like a art studio kind of thing, and it was just like so beautifully done. Um, and Carrie's outfit, wow. I mean, she wore what you wear to your ex's funeral. Like, I was like, wow, okay. I mean, I understand she wanted to honor big. I was like, wow, like she gave us a look. Like, I mean, she looked amazing. That was the most amazing I've seen her the whole like couple episodes, and maybe they were leading to that, you know, like kind of like she's gonna bring it for him, like she's like just gonna wear her look. And I thought it also it reminded me of when Big was supposed to move to Paris, and then she kind of came in this like outfit for him, like a Parisian style outfit. It kind of reminded me of that outfit, but like funeral. Like it kind of reminded me of that. So I don't know if that's what the design thing we're thinking about, but I thought it was just like almost like she was giving a note to that. And I feel like during that time was when they probably both realized that they really loved each other, like before actually the camera, or like they actually let us know that they really love each other, like them missing each other. Obviously we knew Carrie was in love with Big, but I don't know though, that time was just kind of very special. I don't know, like it was just a special time for them, and I think that they brought that into this look as well. So yeah, I don't know, maybe not, who knows. But I really loved her outfit, and I'll put a picture of that as well because it is so cute. I was like, where, what's the link? You know, like, what's the link, sis? Like, it's so cute. So I really love that outfit. And I'm trying to think of any other poignant moments as well. Hmm. Yeah, and pretty much like the episodes, there's still obviously some more episodes left, so Obviously there are probably more looks to be had or whatever seen. So I'll put some pictures up of like just random like press things written just like that, or just like pictures that people have posted from like the streets. And you know, some of them, they're really cute. There was this one outfit that Nicole Ari Parker wore, and it had like brushes and stuff. I was like, no, I know we're trying to do something, but that's not what we need to do. Like, I just don't like that. I don't like that look. I don't like that. um, so yeah, I'm gonna put that up. I don't know where that look is from. I don't know if they're gonna like actually show it on any of the episodes, but I did not like it. And yeah, there were some looks from just the red carpet, and Carrie's outfit from the red carpet was amazing. Like, it was so good. Just some other looks I'll post up as well too, that I thought were really cute. And I'll just post a picture of Big and Carrie, oh, together as well too, for reminiscent vibes. And yeah, and by the way, there's a scene where she was like, I know she's laying in bed and she was trying to like, I guess she just was thinking about Big, and there was a scene like they showed from like the past seasons, where maybe when she first met Big or something like that, I'm not sure. But I was like, oh my god, he was so young, and like, it was just so, it just made me want to cry. But I probably didn't cry. But yeah, so yeah. Anyways, I think that is it for today. I may do this again for the other episodes, maybe, who knows. But yeah, I just thought it was nice to like kind of have this little chit chat about the first couple episodes. One will be coming out this week, so I will be there. And maybe I might do this like while the show is running. Who knows? Like, this could be like a fun little series, because I like it. I don't know. But yeah, so I really am a Sex and City fan. Like, I remember years ago when I was in college, I went to visit my brother in Australia, and because he lived in Australia for like 12 years, and I hadn't seen him in like so long, and me and my sister went to visit him, and we were having fun in Australia, girl, like doing all these things, meeting all these Australian people. And one of my brother's friends was like, oh, she has all the seasons of Sex and the City on DVD. And I was like, okay, this trip has ended. So because then I hadn't, like, I was in college, so I didn't really have access to watch it like that. So I got her DVDs. We literally were supposed to be there we went to Australia for 2 weeks, and one week we were like sightseeing, and then the week that we got those DVDs, we stayed home, we watched everything. And like binge watched everything, and it was amazing. So yeah, and that was like, you know, before the movies came out. So yeah, I really liked it. And yeah, so that is my rant for Sex and City / And Just Like That. And yeah, so on Just Like That, I'm pissed that Big died, but I understand why they probably had to kill him off, because Sex and the City really is built around Carrie looking for love, and her fashions behind it, trying to dress nice for her dates, and like the kind of excitement that comes when you're dating, and you know, like looking for outfits because of your dates. And I can understand why they killed him off, because the funny thing about it was that I rewatched some of the movies a couple months ago, and I was like, you know what, these movies or shows would be so good if she wasn't with Big. I love Big, I'm happy that they're together, but there's no excitement, you know, there's no like crazy dates that she's going on, you know, because Big's around, because she's found the one that she loves. So now I understand why they killed him off, and I probably would have done that if I was a producer on the show, just because it's so exciting to see Carrie look for love and her stories behind it and all that stuff. Because, you know, even though being married is not boring, or it doesn't have to be boring, it's just that that, you know, excitement of dating. It's like, you just can't beat that. So yeah, so I can understand why they did that, and probably a really good move. And that way they can bring some new eye candy, you know what I mean? Because Samantha's not around, and you know, what are they gonna do? Like, she's the only one that's dating and doing all these crazy things. So, and also, I just wanted to mention that, what do you guys think, if you've seen it, about Samantha not being there? She was there via text and word of mouth, but it's like interesting how she's not there, but she really was one of the key components of the show. And I feel like they all had different flavors, and each of them brought something that helped the show become what it is. And Samantha's role was definitely very vital, and you can tell that they tried to incorporate pieces of Samantha in there. So I just thought it was interesting. Let me know what you think. Do you think that you're not going to watch it because of Samantha, or will you still watch it? Either way. And also, do you think the show lacks because she's not there? Before I go, also, I wanted to mention that there is a new show that came out on Amazon Prime. It's called Harlem, with Gabrielle Union. Sorry, I don't remember everybody's name, but the one girl from Empire as well. They're both on there, and it's a really, did I say Gabrielle Union? I mean, not Gabrielle Union, honey. What is her name? Megan Good. Megan Good. Anyway, Megan Good is on there, and at first, when I first saw when I started watching it, I was like, oh, this is giving Sex and the City, you know, for us. But I was like, okay, let me just see what's going on here. And I watched the first episode, and the first few minutes I was like, oh my god, I don't know. But then it got so good. I actually really liked it. Like, I give it, I mean, it's not like Oscar worthy per se, but it's like a really good fun show like Sex and the City. They did say that they were fashionable ladies. I thought they were kind of fashionable, but it didn't bring a lot of fashion to me. And that's probably because it's like a new show, like you know, like they probably don't have a lot of like pool in the design world or in the fashion world to get all these different looks. So I can understand. But I think hopefully the next season will be a little bit better if it's renewed for one, because I think it was really good. Like the cliffhanger and everything they had at the end of the first season was enough to have a second, but we'll see. I don't know. But I thought it was a really good show, actually. Surprisingly pretty good show. It's very diverse in the types of people and with their preferences and romantic preferences as well too. So my video just stopped because I'm rambling, and hopefully I have enough space for this. But yeah, so I just thought the show was pretty good. I don't know where I stopped at, but the show Harlem was pretty good, and I think it's a good one to watch, like very entertaining, especially for the holiday season. I think I would watch that again, like if I would watch the second season, like I really liked it. So yeah, that is my little rant on Sex and the City and also on Harlem. So yeah, I didn't touch too much on Harlem, but it was really more about Sex and the City. But I think Harlem was good. Like they talk about a lot of like female like issues or people of color issues as well too, which was really good and refreshing, and it was done in such a smart way as well too, which I really liked. So yeah, and like minority issues and stuff like that. So I thought it was really it was pretty good. So yeah, good shows to watch. There's so many shows to watch. Emily in Paris is coming on the 22nd. The Witcher is coming on. What else is I feel like everything is coming on. The Matrix. I love The Matrix. I'm like a Matrix fan. Like I have my outfit ready for The Matrix. I have everything ready for The Matrix. I'm ready for The Matrix. I'm taking the red pill. Yeah, so what else is coming? Everything is coming on December 22nd, basically. So don't go anywhere. But yeah, so I really am liking all these shows, you know, loving it. So yeah, let me know what you think, and I will see you guys next time. Bye. Oh, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe as well. Thank you.